Alrighty, so the Modern Warfare 3 beta has just ended, and I have to say, I am very, very happy. It was so good. It was so good. First of all, I just want to explain why I look so scuffed. I've been working a lot recently trying to get full-time at my job, and they haven't been giving it to me, so I've been sitting and trying to apply to other jobs. So overall, I've just been really stressed. Hence why this video is coming so late and not during the beta. I wanted to record all through the beta, but the first day I had horrid PC issues. I had to factory reset my PC, and then after that I had to double the next day for work, and so basically I only got to play one day. But as you can see on the Modern Warfare 3 beta, I wound up hitting level 30, I got the max skin, and I wound up using both the snipers. So overall I think that I got a good amount of playtime in to kind of form my opinions, but they're pretty similar with everyone else's opinions, so I'm just doing this more for a documentation purpose on my end to look back and be like, oh, that's what I thought about the game. But with all that put aside, just want to get that out of the way. Let's talk about this beta. I'm going to mention some of the bad stuff first, which is a very, very short list in my opinion. That way I can talk about the good stuff. Coming into this beta, I was a little bit worried that it was going to play exactly like Modern Warfare 2, despite all the new movement changes. But luckily the movement changes weren't the issue, and the only issue that I found outside of like weapon balancing, because that's going to happen with every Call of Duty, weapon balancing is, it's literally with every Call of Duty ever. Something will be broken, something won't be broken, and it just has to go through updates to kind of test it and fix it and see what works. So I'm not even going to talk about weapon balancing, even though that pistol and the sniper longbow is a little bit cracked. And I like the snipers. I want the snipers cracked. But that thing like doesn't have recoil when you're getting shot at, from me playing. I'm sure my gameplay here will probably show otherwise as I get shit on, but also this is pre-recorded gameplay. Obviously the beta's not live anymore, so I just got to record like 10 minutes before it got taken down, and then I just had that in the background. So if you see my hands moving around, I'm not hacking. So weapon balancing aside, the only issue with this game, I know a lot of people were complaining about visibility. I personally didn't think visibility was too bad. They actually even made an announcement and a little update about what they were going to do in regards to visibility, which is one of the good things that I'll talk about later with Sledgehammer specifically. However, with Sledgehammer, the spawns were messed up. The spawns were some of the worst spawns I've ever seen in Call of Duty. Not as bad as Vanguard when it first started, because Vanguard you could like spawn off the map and stuff, but typical with Sledgehammer games, the spawns were atrocious. I love Sledgehammer as a developer, but the spawns were atrocious. It seems like, I think Exclusive Ace tweeted out about this. I thought they were squad spawns, and a lot of people did as well, because we were so used to that in Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 2019. But Exclusive Ace tweeted out, and they actually aren't squad spawns. He can't determine what system they're using. And to me, it just seems like in old Call of Duty, you would say domination, right? You'd have an A flag, a B flag, and then a C flag. And so if you have the A flag and your team has, or the enemy team has a C flag, you guys would like rush in to get the B flag. Hardpoint was the same way. You'd spawn on one side, they'd spawn on the other side, and you would rush into the hardpoint. With this game, it seems like the way that the spawns work is for any objective-based mode, you almost, instead of spawning vertically across from each other, you spawn horizontally across from each other and almost like race to get to the point and then fight in between. It's very weird. It sounds good on paper, but it doesn't play well at all, especially for these older maps that we know like the back of our hands. It's just not, it just didn't flow correctly, and it didn't even flow well. It wasn't like a new way to play the map. They just flowed horribly. So spawns are probably the biggest issue. It infuriated me. Everyone, multiple lobbies I got into, guys were like, bro, these spawn flips are crazy. I'm like, dude, I know. But outside of the spawns, not too much was bad. And luckily with Sledgehammer, and I'll get into this on like the good parts of the game, Sledgehammer, I think day 2 or day 3 of the beta, they talked about, okay, we realized that visibility is bad and we realized that spawns are bad. And then they tweeted out about what they were going to do about visibility, like the second day, like right after. So Sledgehammer's notorious for this, is they're very good at listening to their community, and I think this year they're really going to try to put that in full effect, because you see all the gameplay changes, which is again another good thing that I'll touch on. But all the gameplay changes, even the stuff that they're tweeting out, almost seems like a diss low-key to Infinity Ward, like making a whole trailer about Dead Silence after it was taken out of the game for like 2 years. or 3 years actually. So Sledgehammer is just one of those developers that will listen a lot to the community, and I think that that's a very, very good thing, because we really don't get that. I think we get it a little bit from Treyarch, not at all from Infinity Ward. Once they make their title, that's it. The whole game plan is set in stone, and it will not change on Infinity Ward's part. But Sledgehammer seems to change a lot, so I'm very excited for that. That's one of like the biggest takeaways that I got from the beta, and one of the most positive things. Talking about other good positive things, if you guys didn't get to play the beta, I would say the gunplay and just the game in general feels amazing. There was a couple stutters, and like I said, before I had the factory reset my PC, I was running like one frame per second, super choppy. I was getting a bunch of packet loss, and I tried everything. I bought a Wi-Fi extender, I hooked it up with an Ethernet cable. That wasn't helping my game. I tried changing around all the settings. That wasn't helping my game. So finally I factory reset my PC, and like the dumbass that I am, I forgot to back up some of my files, so I had to wind up making like whole Photoshop projects and Illustrator projects again, because I'm a dumb idiot head. But aside from me being a goofball, after I reset it, the game ran great. I don't have maxed out graphics or anything, as you guys can see with this. I think I was running like the minimum graphics setting, or maybe it was the one above that, just the default option, because I didn't want to sit there and try to fidget with all of my graphical settings, which might have fucked up my game or fucked up my PC. This thing's relatively new, and I didn't spend a crazy amount of money on it, so I'm trying to save it from exploding. But yeah, gunplay is amazing. I think the time to kill is perfect. They resembled it to Cold War, I think, to a T, which I think works very well. You're not going to get costed by just random one bullets. So the time to kill is amazing. The only change I would make to it is maybe a little bit faster regen, because the game is so fast. If you're like one shot, or you get one shot, you can maneuver your way out of it, but it's going to take you forever to regen, almost to the point where it's not worth having that extended health, because you're just going to die right away. But other than that, time to kill is amazing. The gunplay feels great. The attachments, they went back to that system where you got to unlock attachments for other guns. I don't mind it, because I go for the camo challenges every year, so for me, I got to do all this shit anyway. But on a gameplay basis, I know people weren't too excited about it. I don't mind. But the feel is great. The movement, I think, is perfect. I know a lot of people are talking about the sliding issues. I think the slide delay is great, because if it's any faster, I really think that it's going to mess up any flow that this game could have. The only reason movement was so good in 2019 is because like every map was like the size of 34 football fields, and you needed like a $160 Uber ride from each side of the map. So having that cracked movement was nice to traverse the map easier, even though I don't think it saved the multiplayer at all. I think the movement's great, time to kill is amazing. The spawns need work, but if the spawns work out well, I think the flow of this game will be great, because of the time to kill, and the gunplay, like I said, is beautiful. Overall, I think the beta was amazing. It was super fun. I mean, I hit max level in one day, so that should be enough of a testament to how fun it was. A lot of people were complaining that they were getting bored of the maps and such, but I understand that, and yes, they're not new maps, but I thought the gunplay was fun enough to where I really didn't even think about the map itself. It does suck that we're not getting new maps, but throughout the year, I think they confirmed it, so that kind of, I know, puts the $70 DLC thing to rest. This is the first time, and I just want to get this out because I feel kind of passionate about this, and I have nowhere else to spew it, and I don't just want to like type up a long paragraph on Twitter. The whole $70 DLC complaint that everyone makes right now, I think it's just a very degrading comment to the amazing game that Sledgehammer managed to make and what they've done with this. They took everything that was good about Modern Warfare 2, put it to side, and they said, we're going to come back to this, but let's really bang out what we need. We need better gun skill, faster time to kill. We brought mini-map back, movement back, perk systems back the way that you wanted, and I think they made an amazing game. Granted, we didn't get any new maps like everyone wanted, but at the same time, this is the first break of a Call of Duty cycle we've ever had. Call of Duty has always been new game, and then the second you start liking it or you get old of it, don't worry, the next year we're going to have a completely new thing. with this game, that wasn't really the case. We got an extension onto what the game should have been, and I think that's a great thing. Overall, I thought this beta was extremely fun. Like I said, I got to max level in 1 day, so I hope that that's enough of a testament to how fun the game actually was. Yes, it has some flaws. Every video game does when it comes out, but I think if they can fix spawns, this Call of Duty will be like the best out of the last 4 years easily. Right now, it's already like one of the best betas I've ever played. But it might be the best beta I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie. But if they make certain changes, I think easily best COD in the last 4 years. And that's not just me hyping it up because it's new. I'm very easy to shit on some of these Modern Warfare titles coming out, but I thought it was fun. I'm excited for the actual game. If there's one thing that this beta did, is it got me excited for the game. I'm a little bit scared about the camo grind because I heard it's supposed to be like a whole fucking. Oh man, I'm scared for that. I'm scared. But with all that being, hopefully you did enjoy, and yeah, I'm excited for Call of Duty. It is COD season. I think we're officially back. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.